Well, all right. How about the Buffalo Bills getting a huge win here in New Jersey? Hey, big night for teams that play in New York as the Bills, Yankees, and Mets all win. Huge game for them. So many penalties, but I really did think Allen played very well in this game. And I think there's going to be a lot of takeaways with the Aaron Rodgers stuff and with the Jets and with the penalties. But I don't think we should forget just how well Allen played. So, yeah, let's talk about it. Let's start off with this play. What's going to happen here is this is really an incredible play. So it's a cover 2 zone that the Jets are in right now. And watch what happens. It's worth noting, Josh Allen taking the snap at his own 9.5-yard line. He takes the snap right here, and you see that there is immediate pressure. And for Allen, you have a decision to make. I think typically there's no decision. He's just trying to get outside the pocket and make a play happen. But you have to keep in mind, he was going to have to run to his own end zone if he wants to try and get outside the pocket, which is just incredibly dangerous. Because when you do that, a Bills tackle could end up holding, just not realizing that that's what he's doing, which could result in a safety. A holding penalty when your quarterback is in the end zone is a safety. But Allen tries it anyway, and got to give credit to those tackles for not holding right there. That's not easy to do. Allen throws down the field. It was funny. The flag, Joe Buck said there was a flag down right after Allen ran out of the end zone. I thought it was going to be a safety. I'm thinking, okay, this play's not going to count. And then I looked down here and thought, well, maybe this play is going to count because the Jets are going to intercept it. This seems like a dangerous situation. However, watch this. I mean, just an incredible throw, a juggling catch, not the cleanest catch you'll see, but that was to his halfback Davis, who was having a big day. Just an incredible play from Josh Allen. And again, he has some faults, and we'll talk about the faults, but this is what makes Josh Allen one of the best quarterbacks in the league. He can make plays that just maybe no other quarterback can make. They're also able to do stuff like this, where what's going to happen is it's a 3rd down and 6 right here. It's man coverage, and you're going to have, this is, a lot of routes crossing over the middle here, right? That route right there is going to be Khalil Shakir's route. That's the one that, Allen likes to look to him on these 3rd down situations, and for good reason. You see that when he takes the snap, he looks over in Shakir's direction, and there's definitely a window right here. So again, getting guys to win in these situations can be huge for Buffalo. We saw against Houston, they weren't able to do a great job, I thought, against them. But here, Allen puts this one right on the money. Shakir is able to make the grab, gets to the 20-yard line. So really good job here. Again, more simple stuff, not quite as exciting as that last play, but still a very important play to be able to, again, move the ball down the field. Like this one's another one where this is a big play. I mean, it's a 3rd down and goal right here. You don't want 3, you want 7. So being able to get into the end zone is huge. Obviously, you can't play, too aggressive here, but definitely you want to score. It's man coverage, and you see the route on the screen that Allen's going to look towards. This is Mac Hollins running this route, and watch what happens when this begins. Hollins starts this route, and the Jets player, I mean, I couldn't tell if he slipped or if he just got kind of fooled really badly on that one. Either way, he's stumbling, and if you look over at Allen, he's already in the throwing motion. He certainly notices this. He gets the ball over to Mac Hollins, really accurate throw. I thought Hollins could have done, a bit of a weird job getting both his feet down. It almost looked a little bit funky. For a second, I was wondering if he did get them both down, but he did. Is able to get into the end zone for a touchdown, so good stuff there by the Bills. I think this next 2-play sequence perfectly sums up who Josh Allen is as a player. So first, again, set the stage. It's a 3-point game, so you'd love to get into the end zone, make it a 2-score game right here. It's 2nd down and 6. Allen takes the snap. He's going to look over, doesn't love what he sees. There was a blitz, so now he's in trouble. And again, it's this situation. Basically, every other quarterback, you're saying just go down. But Josh Allen has had success in these situations at times, right? And it is, I have to say, in fairness, if he can get the ball to Dalton Kincaid, that is a touchdown. This time, though, it doesn't work out. He actually lost the ball trying to throw it, but he's falling down. So, I mean, it's a dangerous play. It's one where he didn't have to make it. But again, you take these things with Allen, right? Because the good outweighs the bad. It is what it is. So it's not one that you look at and say it was a decision that didn't work out. But again, this is part of just what you get with Allen. So, okay, this play happens. But then you go over here. So now it's a 3rd down and 11 after the Bills recovered the fumble. So they get another try right here. But 3rd down and 11. Can you really get into the end zone here? Well, right off the bat, it's not looking incredibly promising. I mean, Allen's in trouble. So, not looking great. But then watch him somehow gets out of this and spots a receiver who's able to work his way open against man coverage. That's Dalton Kincaid making that play. Really good player for the Bills. So, I mean, that's just really good stuff there by the Buffalo Bills. I thought this play was less than ideal from Allen, so it's going to be it looks to be a man coverage concept right here, and you see Dalton Kincaid's route, which is one that could get open. Key play here, right? 3rd down and 6 in a tie game with 4 minutes left in the third. Watch as when Allen takes the snap, he's going to look over and fire over, and right here, part of me wonders if there was a bit of a miscommunication, if maybe he thought Kincaid was going to be running further down the field, although maybe that's just making an excuse. Either way, there's a window right here. Dalton Kincaid is open well past the 1st down marker, and this throw goes over his head. I mean, that's one you want to hit on. It just is. That's a play where you have an opportunity to, get the ball down the field, get on the outside of field goal range, although with Tyler Bass, how he's playing, who knows? But still, it was an opportunity that was definitely wasted on that one. And going over here, the offense completely stalled in the second half. A big part of it was, I thought, just like penalties on 1st down, which really kind of just hurt them. I mean, it did. You're in a tougher situation. What is, 1st and 15, as opposed to 1st and 10, especially with how well they were running the ball early on. Kind of gets them out of their rhythm. But they also just needed someone to make a play, right? And that's what Keon Coleman is going to do here. It's a 2nd down and 7 situation. You see Keon Coleman's curl route right here. Watch how when Allen takes the snap, he looks over, and I mean, there's not a ton of space right here, but there's a little bit of space. And for someone like Josh Allen, I mean, he's already into throwing motion. Watch how he is able to make a really accurate throw, and Coleman even breaks a tackle, gains a couple more yards. So again, they needed a play like that, right? And getting a big play here. Coleman had a couple on this drive. You also had Dalton Kincaid with a play as well. So like getting some of these was what they needed in this situation. And Allen, to his credit, timing this really well, making it work. So yeah, again, that's what I think. A really good day here from Josh Allen. They were able to survive sort of at the end right there, which, again, a lot of craziness going on. And they needed this win. They go up to 4-2, leading the division, which, I mean, Jets would have been leading the division had they won this game. So now having a 2-game lead on them plus the tiebreaker puts them in a really good spot. At least that's what I think. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Always love hearing from you. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.